Whenever this man stays at a hotel, he first places a glass on the door handle and a pot lid on the floor. If someone tries to enter the room, he'll know immediately by the sound. No matter how expensive his phone is, after making a call, he breaks it and throws it in water so no one can track his location. While sleeping, he sets an alarm every 30 minutes. This ensures he never falls into a deep enough sleep to be attacked. He's no ordinary man. He's one of the world's most dangerous contract killers. Today, his mission was to kill a millionaire. The plan was simple: hide in a building, wait, and shoot as soon as he sees a target. Suddenly, a woman appeared in front of him, preventing his clear aim. After a while, his target finally appeared. This was the perfect opportunity, but he noticed that her heart rate was 65 beats per minute. This was a bit too high for a perfect shot, but there was no time to wait. He pulled the trigger. He considered firing a second shot, but at that very moment, the curtains were closed. The mission had failed. He quickly gathered his belongings. Before fleeing, he even picked up an empty cartridge lying on the floor. He never left any evidence behind. He hopped on his electric bike and disappeared before the police could arrive. On the way, he discarded the gun's magazine. Then, he left his bag. He made his way through alleys, taking routes less visible to the police. He also threw his helmet into the river. Afterward, he went to a bathroom near a convenience store. There, he thoroughly cleaned himself up. He shaved, changed his clothes, and applied perfume so that police dogs wouldn't pick up his scent. Then, he took a taxi and reached the airport. Before getting in, he threw his last backup pistol in the trash. Still, his fear persisted. He felt that police dogs might pick up his scent. Just then, a police dog started looking at him. Seeing this, he stepped out of line and immediately went to the bathroom. He washed his hands 10 times and even threw away his watch while cleaning. Using a fake ID, he booked a new ticket and finally passed security. He called his boss to inform him that the mission had failed. The boss was furious, but he simply said, "Never mind." As soon as the call ended, he removed the SIM card and smashed it completely. Even after boarding the plane, he remained vigilant. He noticed a man repeatedly staring at him. He then saw the same man in the terminal and later at the boarding gate. He began to feel threatened. He sensed something was wrong. He immediately changed his mind and didn't board that flight. He decided to spend the night at a hotel near the airport. He ordered a steak for dinner but didn't even touch it. As soon as the waiter left the room, he locked the door. Then, as usual, he placed a glass on the handle and a lid on the floor so that anyone trying to enter would be immediately aware. He even carried a steak knife for safety. The night passed without a hitch. He woke up in the morning and checked everything carefully. He felt no danger, so he left the hotel. After some time, he caught another flight and arrived in his hometown without any problems. He got in his pickup truck and headed home. He changed his route several times along the way to make sure no one was following him. Finally, he reached his secret hideout. But as he reached for the fingerprint scanner, his eyes suddenly fell on the ground. There were small marks that immediately told him someone had been there before him.